Good morning. How was your day yesterday?
Good morning. Oh, the usual. Woke up early, fetched water from the well, and fed the animals.
Same here. After that, I went to the fields to tend to the crops and pulled out some weeds.
I did that too. It's hard work, but it keeps our bellies full. After the fields, I helped my wife with the cooking and cleaning.
Ah, yes. Cooking is quite a task, but it's worth it. My family enjoyed the meal together last night.
That's wonderful. After dinner, I spent some time with my children, helping them with their studies and playing games.
That's nice. I don't have children yet, but I helped my parents repair the roof of our house. It was leaking during the last rain.
Oh, you're a good son. Family is everything in our village. Later, I gathered with some friends at the common area and chatted.
I went to bed early since I was exhausted after all the work.
I understand. Well, today will probably be much the same. The village life may be simple, but it's meaningful.
You're right. I feel blessed to be a part of this close-knit community. Let's make the best of another day together.
Mina, oh Mina, our crops are looking good.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was eagerly waiting for you to come back and tell me about it. How do they look? I'm glad to hear that.
Well, they're doing better than I expected despite the dry spell. Some parts of the field could use more water, but overall, they're healthy.
It's been worrying me lately, but it seems your hard work is paying off.
Yes, it is. I've been keeping a close eye on them, making sure to tend to any issues as soon as I spot them.
Here, you must be thirsty after all that work.
I noticed some signs of pests, but I managed to control them before they could cause significant damage.
Your experience really does make a difference in how you handle these situations.
Years of working on this land have taught me a lot. I'm just glad that my efforts are paying off this season.
I'm always amazed by how much dedication and hard work you put into our farm. It's not an easy job, but you manage it so well.
And I have an amazing partner who supports me through it all. I couldn't do it without you, my dear.
Oh, stop it. I'm just doing my part to ensure our family and the farm thrive. But tell me, do you think we'll have a bountiful harvest this year?
It's still a bit early to say for certain, but if the weather holds up, and we don't face any unforeseen challenges, I believe we'll have a good yield.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed then. It would be such a relief to have a successful harvest this time.
With your support and hard work alongside mine, I'm confident we can overcome anything that comes our way.
You're right. Together, we can handle anything. I believe in you, and I believe in us.
Thank you for always being my rock. It means the world to me.
And thank you for being the backbone of our family and making sure we have enough to sustain us.
Well, I better freshen up now. There's still some work left to do, but I'm looking forward to dinner with you later.
I'll get started on dinner then. You go ahead and take a little break. You deserve it.
Thank you, dear. I'll be back out there soon. Let's hope for the best.
Hello. I'm Lisa, a student from the local school.
Nice to meet you, Lisa. I'm John, the farmer.
I'm here to learn about farming.
That's great. I'll be happy to show you around.
Thank you, John. I'm excited to understand agriculture better.
Agriculture plays a vital role in our society.
What kind of crops do you grow on your farm?
We grow corn, wheat, soybeans, and vegetables like tomatoes and cucumbers.
How do you decide which crops to grow?
Factors like soil quality, climate, and market demand influence our crop selection.
I'm curious about the challenges you face as a farmer.
Weather conditions, pests, and market prices can be challenging.
Any advice for someone interested in farming?
Passion, hard work, and continuous learning are essential in farming.
Thank you, John. I appreciate your insights.
You're welcome, Lisa. Feel free to ask any more questions.
By the way, where are you from?
I'm from a small town nearby.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm from the city.
The city must be quite different from the countryside.
Yes, it's more crowded and fast-paced.
I enjoy the peacefulness of rural life.
I can imagine. Do you have a lot of farms in your area?
Yes, there are several farms around here.
That's great. I'm excited to learn more about farming.
I'm glad you're interested. I'll be happy to share my knowledge with you.
Do you have any siblings, John?
Yes, I have 2 sisters and a brother.
Are they involved in farming too?
No, they pursued different careers. One is a teacher, and the others are in business.
It's interesting how everyone chooses their own path.
Absolutely. What about you, Lisa? Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have an older brother and a younger sister.
That's wonderful. What do they do?
My brother is studying engineering, and my sister is still in high school.
It sounds like a talented and diverse family.
Thank you, John. We all support and encourage each other's dreams.
Family support is essential. It's great to have that bond.
I agree. Family is the foundation of our lives.
Indeed, they play a significant role in shaping who we are.
Thank you for sharing, John. It's nice to talk about our families.
You're welcome, Lisa. It's always a pleasure to have these conversations.
John, can we continue our conversation while walking through your crops?
Absolutely. Let's start walking and talking.
Wow, your cornfield looks impressive. How do you manage such a large area?
We use modern machinery for planting and harvesting to maximize efficiency.
What challenges do you face in corn cultivation?
Pests like corn borers and diseases like rust can be a challenge, requiring regular monitoring and timely intervention.
How do you ensure proper irrigation for your crops?
We utilize irrigation systems that provide controlled water distribution based on crop needs.
These soybean plants look healthy. How do you control weed growth?
We practice both mechanical and chemical weed control methods to maintain weed-free fields.
I see some ripe tomatoes in your greenhouse. How do you ensure optimal growing conditions?
The greenhouse provides regulated temperature, humidity, and ventilation to create an ideal environment for tomatoes.
What measures do you take to protect your crops from harmful insects?
We implement integrated pest management strategies, including the use of beneficial insects and targeted pesticide application.
Your wheat field seems ready for harvest. How do you determine the right time to harvest?
We monitor the moisture content and test the maturity of the wheat kernels to determine the optimal harvest time.
Thank you for the insightful walk and talk, John.
You're welcome, Lisa. It was a pleasure to show you around and discuss farming firsthand.